Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Ernie C, the Gap Tooth Genius, and this is episode 194 of Keep Grinding the Podcast. I am back for the fourth time. My guy, Lodi. What up, bro?
What's good, Ernie? Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure chopping it up with you, my man.
Yes, sir, bro. I'm glad you're here, and, man, we have a lot to talk about. This is episode 194. Shout out to my guy, Sonny. Just came on for episode 193. It's been a fun ride with my boy Donez, Paz, on Keep Grinding the Podcast, What's in the Deck. And, bro, I really wanted to, bring you on because we're talking everything Mortal Kombat right now, bro.
Fatality.
And that's what it is right now, bro. The Devil Loves Prada beat our precious Mortal Kombat this weekend.
Did it?
It did, bro.
So are we talking weekend one?
I think so, yeah.
Because they both came out the same weekend?
Yes.
Wow, it did more than Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, so
that's crazy. How much did MK do opening week? I didn't even look at the numbers.
I can't even tell you exactly off the top of my head. But you know what's crazy, though? And we'll get into it. We'll get into how you felt about it. And they delayed it for 7 months. And then you put it against Michael Jackson and the Devil Loves Prada 2 on Mother's Day. It's like you knew the chances were slim.
Yeah, that makes sense. They probably could have picked a better release date. I think maybe beginning of the year. I think maybe January would have been a better time to aim for it because I don't think January was a pretty quiet box office month if I could remember right. I don't think there was anything crazy that came out. So to come out with a banger at the beginning of 2026, there's just so much good movies coming out this year.
Yes.
I'm going to be living at the movie theaters, which that's my therapy. I love going to the movies, so it's great. But I think The Devil Wears Prada definitely probably caters to a wider audience.
And of course on Mother's Day, and the
Day.
female audience as well. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to females, man. We got love for them. So, man, that's crazy. But I can't say I'm surprised. But yeah,
no, I wasn't.
I do hope that it does numbers at the box office. It continues to at least make decent numbers because I would like to see a third one.
It has to be a third one, bro. We waited so long. I think I was so excited about this one because we didn't really get a theatrical release for the first one, 2021, I guess the reboot, right?
Yeah.
Annihilation was really the last one I seen in theaters where it was a big hoopla of the opening day. And what's going to your thoughts, and then we'll kind of go back and forth on it. What were your opening thoughts on Mortal Kombat 2?
Opening thoughts. I'm glad that it was the tournament. I think that's what kind of all of us fans really wanted in the first film. I like that they kind of jumped right into it. Thought that was dope. I like that they kind of focused on characters that are kind of resonate with a little more versus in the first one. What's the name of the guy?
Cole Young.
Cole Young. I was killing myself when I was on my way over here because I was like I didn't want to blank on the pod and be like I can't remember his name, but he was such a main focus in the first one, and I know that divised a lot of fans. But
Definitely.
The fatalities were cool. The
Very
fight
cool.
scenes were cool. I think the CGI was a little choppy to begin with, but towards the middle and the end of the movie, it looked way better.
Definitely.
So it definitely the movie looked a lot better towards the middle, towards the end. So I like that. Dislikes. I must say Carl Urban as a Johnny Cage. I liked him in that role, but I still feel like I don't know. I left me wanting more. I felt like I was a little underwhelmed.
Okay.
I could have. I don't know. I don't know what. I can't think of anything that was necessarily missing, but I was just. I don't know. I was just expecting a little more out of him.
Did you feel like he did the job that he thought he was gonna do, or did you think he was just gonna, I guess, shit the bed?
I mean, I think he's a great actor. I love Carl Urban. I like watching The Boys. He's been in a lot of our favorite franchises.
Yes,
over
he
the years.
has. I didn't know. I was not aware of that, bro.
Lord of the Rings. He was in the Thor movies.
Yes,
he was in Star Trek. He's been doing a lot of things. So I just felt like there could have been just left me something wanting a little more. I can't say there was much that I disliked about the movie. It was definitely a lot more that I liked that I disliked for sure. So the fatalities, the kills were awesome. The fighting scenes were dope.
Yes.
I think Katana. I think Katana was the heart of the movie.
Dude, this was her story. I felt like this was her story. How did you? Okay, so 2021, the reboot comes out. Cole Young, this is the character they just brought from scratch.
Yeah.
Which
It's never in any of the video games.
God, I hated it, bro. I'm not gonna. I was one of those guys who shitted on it, but man, he grew on me after a while. Once you understood
Yeah.
the task at hand, it's like, okay, this is
Well,
Scorpion's. This is his family tree, and now he's gonna be the extension of Scorpion. Has become Scorpion. Didn't really know. Dude. You know, a couple things I'm so glad they got rid of in this movie. Besides Cole Young, which we'll talk about later, Shang Tsung's voice echo.
oh yeah.
The post in the first one, bro, killed me. I hated the way he sounded when he would talk. It just sounded like two voices that were not mixed very well. I hate. When was the last time you watched the reboot?
I was about to say I was hoping I should have done my homework. I wanted to watch it before I came over and did this pod because
I was thinking about that last night,
I
too.
honestly don't remember much of the movie.
Okay.
I just remember that obviously Sub-Zero and Scorpion had kind of like a
Great fight.
Had a great fight.
Yeah,
I remember that they had that, and then obviously they kind of centered the most of the movie around
Cole Young, yep.
which kind of I was kind of a little disappointed. I would have liked a little less time, but like you said, I agree with you. It definitely grew on me. His powers are dope.
And it's like you can't. I don't know. I didn't expect them. I did not want them just to redo it. How do you say the Force Awakens? We're just doing the same shit we did 20, 30 years ago. I didn't want them to redo. I already seen this. I wanted a new adaptation of Mortal Kombat. But the Akanas and the fucking when you kill somebody, the dragon goes onto your skin. Now you're Earth champion and all this. I hated that. So I'm glad they scrapped that in the second movie too. I was okay with Cole Young, but you know what? He lost to Shao Kahn.
Yeah, and that fatality was kind of nasty.
Yeah, that was great, bro.
The hammer to the face, and then they just
Yes.
dumped him in an acid river. Another thing that I thought was cool was that it seemed like they used the maps from the video games.
Yes.
So I thought that was a nice touch. It made it look a little more authentic. So I think us Mortal Kombat fans were pretty pleased to see that.
And the opening scene with King Jared and Shao Kahn and that man out the gate though, I love that they showed that Shao Kahn is gonna be one of the main characters.
Yeah.
It wasn't gonna be one of these. Even with Goro was kind of just seen towards the end, and Scorpion was only seen towards the end in the last movie, and you've seen a little bit of Liu Kang in the last movie. I think they took them all to the next level where they needed to go, in my opinion. I was excited for that. I didn't really have expectations, but I knew anything they were going to put out, I was going to be grateful for.
Yeah.
I knew they were listening to the fans. I follow one of the producers, Todd Gardner. But I have questions, though. He shits on the editor of the first film. When do you not realize this guy wasn't the editor? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell now, like, I'm not an expert at all, but I do love my movies, right? We love our movies.
Yeah.
The first Mortal Kombat was cut to hell. Like, they cut it way too much. Look, I chopped it up in my Premiere Pro, but I can't fucking figure it out right now. I'm so mad at it. But they chopped it up so bad, that first one, bro, and you could tell they let it breathe in this movie a little bit more. And like I seen it 3 times, like I told you, and dude, that Kung Lao and Liu Kang fight, man, that is definitely up there with that Johnny Cage Scorpion fight in the first one.
Yeah, that fight, that was sick.
That was very beautiful, bro. The moves, the teleport out the hat, and Liu Kang's fatality at the end,
Oh, man,
and
that was
kills his brother, bro. Like, how do this is I was like you said, storyline wise, it was everywhere, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I didn't get enough Shang Tsung. I felt like Shang Tsung was almost nowhere.
Non-existent.
Yeah, it's like I understand that, but like, dude, he is still one of the champions of fucking Outworld, and Quan Chi's cool too. I feel like they brought him too early, bro. They should have brought him in the third movie, in my opinion, because they made it seem like the stakes were so high in the first movie for the tournament, and I feel like they just kind of threw the tournament in there, which is great. We wanted to see the tournament, but man, they made that seem so important in the first movie, and
they never got to it.
I feel like they kind of got away from the importance of it in the second one. Like it still was a dope ass tournament, but it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. It didn't feel like the stakes were as high, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, and it's just like it's kind of weird how there was like they get in the action, it's like fight, and then it's almost like it's almost like the video game goes on like standby, and they just kind of go on this little side mission, and it's like 20-25 minutes go by and like the fighting just like stops. It's like you guys had so much momentum, and then it's kind of like that dual moment where it's just kind of like we wanted to see a little more there. So yeah, I definitely reason with you on that. I also think I could have used a little more Scorpion and Sub-Zero in the movie. I just think those are the two, even people that don't even really watch, played Mortal Kombat or know much about Mortal Kombat. Those are the two main characters. I don't know. They thought maybe they showed them too much on the first one,
Definitely.
and maybe they just wanted to highlight other characters. Which I think they did a good job with certain ones, but
I
I would
d-
have liked a little more of them.
I seen this article too that was reading Scorpion and Sub Zero are always kind of side guys.
Yeah,
It makes sense. Like, and if we're looking at it from a game adaptation, they are important, but they're more of a cult following. You know what I mean?
true.
And I get that too. And people are hating on Katana winning. No, bro, Katana was always the queen of Outworld in the games. I have no. This isn't no woke. Oh man, it's not like Ren and fucking Star Wars. We want this female lead. Like, no, dude, this is okay. I was okay with Katana doing her fatality on Shao Kahn at the end that was
Nasty.
beautiful, bro. No, that was beautiful. Jade was a good adaptation. She was a little snitch. I didn't really care for that either,
And the
bro.
thing with Koi Young is he actually took down Shao Kahn.
Dude, yeah, no, like 100%. He looks strong.
But he was just, he was technically cheating because he'd had that ambulant or what was that called?
The Shinnok's ambulant,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go. You had that, so he was cheating, so he was immortal during that fight. So, but I mean, shit, he took him down. So I mean, but obviously we've seen what happened to him.
And then Sindel's not, and to me, and I'm gonna probably get heat for this. Sindel's not an important character to me. I didn't give a damn if she lost in 35 seconds to Sonya. She's supposed to.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree.
I was let me see what else was there. I was kind of man. I thought Kano was a show stealing guy, bro. Who would have
Oh
thought?
my God, he was funny in the first one, from what I remember, but he was even funnier in the second one.
When he said that the fucking what do you call him, a dildo? What did he call Quan Chi? Or yeah, Quan Chi. He called him, oh man, he called him Voldemort and
Yeah,
shit.
there we
Oh my
go.
god, bro, I was a bleached dildo. He's
A
like,
bleached
"Oh,
dildo." Yeah, dude, that guy
Dude,
was hilarious.
that's one of the best castings they've had, dude. I know
I agree.
it's not the traditional Kano role that we have in the first movies or even the cartoons, but we see where it's gonna go. He is gonna turn heel eventually, He'll
He has
he'll
to,
fuck
right?
him over eventually, bro.
So, and the way that the movie ended, and it seems like they said that we got to go get our guys back. So
Mm-hmm.
it seems like they're gonna, bring back some of those, characters that died.
And I'm kind of worried about that, just because does anybody ever really die in this
Yeah.
series? Then, like,
Because in this movie, particularly, like you seen, like they were bringing people back to life, and it's just like that kind of. I don't know if I like that.
so we're gonna see Cole Young again. You know what I mean? Like, are we gonna see? How many times can we resurrect Bihan? You know what I'm saying? Because he's still alive. They didn't kill him, did they?
Who?
Sub Zero, Noob Saibot, I guess.
Did they?
Damn, I forgot about that. How did that end?
Yeah.
How did that end?
I don't think they killed him.
Oh no, because
See, you watched it 3 times.
Johnny
I only
Cage,
watched it once.
Johnny Cage was a super kick
He
with the
ended up getting
emblem.
his superpower.
They
That's
just
right.
got the
He
emblem.
He got his
Yeah,
powers.
yeah,
I thought that was
yeah.
dope when Johnny Cage finally got his powers at the end.
Dude, I like Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. He is
liked
a little
him.
old,
Yeah.
but man, it was. I felt like he's a comedic relief, bro.
Yes.
And to see him I was kind of worried too. Like he got eliminated the first round by Katana, but yeah, she had to spare him to kind of make it look a little real. And no, there was some good stuff with him,
And
bro.
it made sense because he didn't have his powers yet, so it
Yeah.
kind of makes sense to have him lose at first, So that I wasn't mad at that.
I guess my controversial take of this whole thing is I have not seen anything impressive from Lord Raiden in these two movies, bro.
Yeah.
What
nothing.
the fuck, dude? He has not done one thing that said, "Damn, that is the God of Thunder, bro."
I was hoping when he almost died and they went back to and they brought him back to life.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping when that guy showed up, I was hoping we were gonna see like a badass Raiden moment.
Yeah,
like he was
bro.
gonna go beast mode right there and like just do something crazy.
And he hit him with his signature.
Yeah, he hit him with the thunder. but it
Damn,
was
I
just
can't.
like
I don't
hit
even
him
know what
with
the fuck
blast.
it's called.
Yeah, but it was
The
just
head
kinda like-
dive blast, which was cool, but I have not seen one fucking thing impressive. And I'm sorry, I'm not. And this is gonna be another controversial take, bro. Talk about need to dub somebody over. I cannot understand a fucking word the man says.
Yeah.
And I have captions on, and I was like, maybe I'm just being a little too hard on him. Let me scale it back a little bit. Bro, no, I cannot understand what and I'm pretty good about accents and, kind of listening to what people say and shit. I could kind of, heavy accents, I understand what they're saying. But, bro, I cannot understand what this man's saying. What a horrible casting for Raiden, bro.
Yeah, I think they definitely could have done it better.
Yeah, bro, and I know they wanted to stay true to the game where he's Asian, and I get that 100%. I'm not.
Because when you look at the Raiden that resonates with me is the one from the 1995 version.
Yes.
Even though he wasn't even Asian though, right?
No.
It was a white guy, right?
Christopher Lambert was definitely
Christopher Lambert. Yes,
Yeah, that was my
man,
guy.
Christopher Lambert, bro. I liked him as Raiden. That was dope. But yeah, um, but yeah. See, how you view Mortal Kombat is how I view like something like a character of Superman. How you went and watched Mortal Kombat 3 times in the theaters.
Oh, yeah.
I went and saw the new Superman movie 3 times in the theaters, and it was weird because as much as I like Superman, I wouldn't even say that I love the movie. I can't even tell you why I went and watched it 3 times. I mean, I really liked it, but I didn't love it.
Yeah.
Like I went into the movie like I really wanted to love it, because it's DC, James Gunn. I know we're kind of getting off topic from Mortal Kombat,
It's fine. It's fine.
but yeah. So, but yeah, I enjoyed the movie. What would you rate it from 1 to 10? What are you giving the movie on a 1 to 10? I think I gave it an 8.
No, I'll give it an 8, bro, because I thought it was really good, to be honest with you. I just had some things I had some complaints about it, but no, I give it about an 8 out of 10. I'm not there for the story at all.
No.
I don't know anybody who's there for the story,
No.
but I enjoyed the action scenes. I love Liu Kang, bro. I hate that Jax have to die, but we need that. Somebody has to die, bro. It's just what it is. This is Mortal Kombat. It just, man, what you wait this long for it. It's like they couldn't deliver anything bad. I was hoping that they listened to the fans. They did a bunch of fan service in this movie too,
which I appreciate.
Baraka, man,
Baraka.
talk about a breakout star, bro.
I love Baraka. In this
He was a
movie.
breakout, bro.
Yeah,
And
Baraka was dope.
I really wanted to. I really hope that with Quan Chi he could do so much more too. I feel like Shang Tsung they could have done so much more. But the only reason I kind of bitched about it, you give him so much in the first movie. We just needed Cole. We needed Cole Young to take a step back. I didn't need Shang to take a step back, and I need to see Raiden do something. Like I said, besides the horrible accent the man has, he has not done anything impressive. Like I said, he hasn't done one thing important. He hasn't brought them together. You know what I'm saying? Like at least Raiden's the guy he's the leader of the crew. Liu Kang kind of did that this movie. I felt like too.
Liu Kang stepped up from the first one, from what I remember. I liked him way better in the second one than how they did him in the first one. I think
definitely.
they stepped him up a little bit, so I appreciated that. Sonya, I liked her, like the actress that played her.
Yeah,
I think they did her justice. The actor that played a Jax, I liked him too. He was a pretty good Jax. Yeah, it was definitely tough seeing him go out like that.
I know, dude. That's
like
crazy,
you said,
huh?
somebody's got to get sacrificed.
Somebody gotta die, bro. I want to see, but part of my MVP of the movie is Shao Kahn because I loved it, bro. I didn't. It was a lot of him. He had a lot more screen time than I thought he thought he would. It was interesting. I really liked it a lot, man. I think.
Yeah, I'd have to agree between him and Katana.
And I need more Scorpion. You're right. I think you said that.
Yeah, more
I need some more Scorpion, bro. Because that I forgot his damn name. I should know his name. I love seeing my guy at Shogun. That's my guy,
Yeah.
and I love seeing him.
Oh, that's right. That is the guy from Shogun.
Yeah, dog, he's the guy.
That's
my
sick.
guy.
I was like, dude, where do I know him from?
Yeah, no, he's the man, bro. But I wanted to see him fight. Like I know they fought, but I wanted to see that first, the first Mortal Kombat towards the end, But that's why I was kind of mad they did kill Cole because they fucking made him seem like he was gonna be the guy to save us too. If we're gonna do that, we should have made him some. We gotta just give him a different role, but not kill him off so fast. In my opinion, I feel like we wasted the first movie.
Yeah,
because it was just about him, bro.
They built him up so far, and then just to kill him off in the second one, like that just doesn't make sense.
And I hate to say this, I would have just replaced the director, bro. If we're gonna go scrap everything.
It was the same director, right, for both movies. I was wondering about that. I was like, did they keep the same director?
No, they changed the editor for sure.
Okay.
But they kept the same. Everything else the same except for the editor. And it wasn't. Like I said, the second was good, but it was just like I don't know, bro. This I think it could have been slightly better. Both of them could have been better. But it's cool to see these characters on screen. I never thought I would see a decent Kung Lao. Never thought. Man, Liu Kang was.
He was dope.
God damn it!
Yeah, they did him justice for sure.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And that fight scene with the portal, that's that blue thing in the background, right?
And that's the one where he fought.
Kung Lao.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
That
bro.
had to have been the best fight, I think, in
the entire series,
in the entire movie, I think.
But we'll see what happens. The next one, I don't know exactly
where do they go. Where do they go from here?
I think they gotta take it to. They gotta bring it to the fight to the urban cities, because part three is really Shao Kahn invading Earthrealm. That's why you get those different stages, like on the buildings and the fucking subways. We need to see all that shit, bro.
Yes.
And I need to see a Night Wolf in there. I need to see probably bring Jack. They're gonna probably bring them all back, I'm sure. I would love to see Night Wolf in there. I would love to see Shang Tsung fight. Because the guy's a warrior. That's why if you look at the game adaptation, Shang Tsung can fight, bro. Like, he turns into different people. He fucking has all these fireballs coming out of his hands. He's not a walkthrough, bro. They make him seem like a walkthrough in this movie, bro. And I don't like that shit. Like,
And you know how these movies are. They take so long to make that who knows? Next time this movie, Mortal Kombat 3 comes out, we're gonna be like 40, bro.
I know, isn't that scary, dog?
Yeah, dude, that's
God,
crazy.
dude.
Time is just fucking flying, bro.
I hate that shit, bro. Dog. Because it was 5 years ago when it dropped. I was like, damn, 2021?
Do you remember how you watched the first Mortal Kombat?
HBO Max.
Yep,
That's the only reason
HBO
why I got
Max.
fucking
I
HBO
remember
Max.
I was with my boy Rob. Shout out Bass, the homie. And I remember that was back in our when we was chiefing back in the day.
Hell yeah,
I remember
hell yeah.
just it was kind of a cool vibe. You get to be at home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Chiefing, watching the movie. But nothing beats the movie theater experience. We have to keep
bro.
cinema alive.
Yes,
I
bro.
cannot stress that enough to anybody that's listening, anybody that's into movies. I know we're in a bad economy. I know things are expensive, especially if you got a family. So I get why people would rather just stay at home and wait for it to come out on streaming. I understand that. But the cinema is important and we need it.
Yes.
I don't ever want to see the movie theater go away. Like, I hate
Very
it.
scary.
It's scary, especially with AI coming around, and that's gonna start taking. It's already taking people's jobs.
Yes, bro.
And it's only gonna take over. I seen Elon Musk was on Rogan recently, and he was even talking about AI eventually within the next 5 to 6 years is gonna take everybody's jobs. And I was like, damn, that's freaking scary. He was like, unless like you're like a plumber or electrician or something along those lines. You know what I mean? If you most of these jobs are going to be taken by AI, and that's just another scary thought.
No,
bro,
it is,
that
bro.
I don't want to think of. But damn, it's reality.
But that's our fault. I
Yep.
think it's 100% our fault. We what's the word I'm looking for? We lean on those things. We make them important. We depend on those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see homeboy at UCLA, he graduated from UCLA, he had his laptop and he kind of showed the whole fucking world, hey, I got my degree because of ChatGPT, and they scrapped his degree, you know?
I
Like,
didn't see that.
yeah, bro, he did that shit, bro. Like,
Damn.
people are getting degrees on this shit right now.
on ChatGPT.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
So, no, but you know what? There's some things, bro, and I hate to say, I'm okay with them using it in special effects and shit like that. If it can make if it can make my Mortal Kombat a little bit more realistic, be my guest. But it should be taking away people's jobs as actors, which I guess they are taking people's jobs away as special effects. If we can enhance them and keep people having their jobs, I'm all for it, bro. But no, I don't think it should be a dependable thing. But we let it get that far. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true.
I think it's But dude, you know what I did? Just kind of go off topic, and I'm sure, man, my wife's gonna hate me for this shit because my ass opened my big ass mouth and told all these fucking candidates to come on my podcast, and they all want to come on, bro.
Like politicians?
Yes, I'm like, oh my god, do I want to be a politician podcast?
Oh,
Shout out to Miss Carr, Mr. Gerard. I don't even, actually, I'm not even try to butcher her name because it come off as disrespectful. But these candidates,
Okay.
like the vice mayor, and they were just on TV like 2 days ago.
Oh, wow.
Bro, and like 4 people, and they're emailing me. How the fuck they got my email too? Kind of worries me, but I'm sure it's on Facebook somehow, right? And I'm like, God, man, do I really want to go that route? Because I'm like, damn, I'm not doing anything that's going to fucking give me life in prison and shit, but I don't want you guys fucking digging up my homies' fucking information. And politics is a dirty game, bro. Like, I'm on the east side of IG. Like, I'm just chilling as the guy on the east side, but I open my big ass mouth like being a troll on Facebook and said, hey, if y'all want to come talk to the common folks in Bakersfield, you can come hop on my podcast. Keep grinding the podcast anytime. You're welcomed.
And they all jumped in, and
They
just
all jumped in,
the
bro.
comment section was just going crazy, or what?
No, the fucking emails and the fucking DMs were going crazy. I'm like, there's no way these are the actual people. I'm like, yeah, it is. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, this must be a tight race. Like, so if I give you 10 more votes, you might win this shit. District 32. The vice mayor and a couple other people, but I might do it. Just fucking do it. Like.
Just to do something different, bring a little more variety onto the podcast, because you have people that come on here and you have people that come on and talk music. You have people that come on here and talk sports. You have
And
your people that come
life.
on and talk life. You bring a lot of different variety onto the podcast, and I think that resonates with a lot of people, and I think a lot of people appreciate that because you always kind of get something different, different perspectives, and it's not the same old story every
And I
time.
don't think it has to be a right or left thing. I just want to hear who you are as a person. What can you do? Honestly, what the fuck can you do for us? Like we have potholes in the front of this house. We got encampments all over here. You guys want to? And then I'm running every day here on Oswald Bridge. There's needles. There's shit. There's trash. There's glass. Grandma's walking up and down those steps every day. Kids from Sierra Middle School walk up and down steps every day. Can you help us clean that shit up, or does it have to be we gotta take the initiative, I guess, and just take care of our own neighborhood, which I'm okay with too, right? But we do have these public services
You need help.
like that, and then as an educator, right? What are you gonna do for teachers and classified employees and certificated employees and kids need food. And believe it or not, that's one of the biggest needs at our school, especially in our demographic. Kids need food. It may seem like we can go to fucking McDonald's anytime we want, but what about a kid who's at school for 8 hours a day with no food on him, and we give him free lunches? But how can we expand the services to reach the families? Because the school's not just a fucking school is just not for the kids. It's a part of the community. We're in at least for the hill. We're in the middle of the ghetto. You know what I mean? Like we are the resource for the community. How can you help us expand that? I'm not saying give us $1 million and let us blow it on whatever we want, but how can we? How can you help us if we vote for you? Because a lot of us think, and I don't blame the people for thinking that our vote don't mean shit.
Yeah.
And if we vote for the person we want, they forget about us. They move up and they just work. They want to get that the pharmaceutical companies come in and all these private sectors come in, vote for this. Here's 20,000 to your campaign. Power's a motherfucker. Everybody wants to keep it. So when you get in power, are you gonna switch it up on us?
Well, you know what, Ernie? I say you do it. I say you do it.
I
I
don't
say you
know,
bring at least two
bro.
politicians. At
My
least
wife
two,
does not.
even if it makes your wife a
It's-
little angry.
yeah,
But
dude,
that's a tough decision.
It's
I
such a
don't.
sticky situation. Like I said, it's nothing bad, but I just don't want to be that guy and just because, dude, we pop a lot of shit on this podcast too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but damn, somebody got to be the voice of the people. You know what I mean? Or at least bring the voices of the people here and let them hear it. And I'm not getting thousands of listens, but shit, dude, maybe if I get you 10 votes, 20 votes, that'll be the difference in just second and third place. You know what I'm saying? And the people, I think the people are so intimidated by the people who are running that they don't think they're one of us. Nah, bro, they one of us. We all educating and shit too, They'll be alright. I think they'll survive the podcast. But I'm not gonna press them either. Like I'm not gonna put them in a bad spot. Like, oh hey, look at this picture. What are you doing here? I'm not gonna. This isn't like a got 'em podcast either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, back to it. So yeah, we'll see what happens though. I don't know, man. I think whatever decision we make, I just hope the people enjoy it, and I hope the people enjoy those Lakers, man. Because man, I didn't watch any of the playoffs.
I was wondering when we were getting into the Laker talk.
I don't know, man. I don't
Here we
know.
go. I got a lot to say.
tell me,
I got
bro,
a lot of
'cause
shit to get off my chest.
I didn't watch any of the. I haven't watched a lot of Laker basketball at all. I'm kind of stuck in the high school girls basketball world, or a little bit of college too. Shout out to BC. What's going on with our Lakers, bro?
So the Lakers are poorly built. I think you could blame a little bit on the general manager. I think JJ Redick is a great coach. I don't think the coaching is the problem. I think the way the team is constructed, it's not built to win in today's NBA. Back in the day, it used to be you have your big three, right? You have your big three, and you kind of just have a few role players, and that's good enough. Today, you look at across the league, the landscape across the league, and you got teams like OKC and San Antonio, and they're young and they're deep. Pause. They
A lot of depth
they,
with
they,
OKC.
they go 9-10 players deep, and they could all defend. They could all give you something on the offense and defensive end, and they're young. They're athletic. They can shoot. The Lakers don't have any of that. You have Luka, who is such a ball-dominant player. Luka is a great player. I love Luka Doncic. But when was the last time an NBA team won where your guards couldn't defend?
No, I can't tell you that.
That's what I'm saying.
Can't
So
tell you, bro.
if we could shop Luca, I don't see that being a bad idea. I know people may look at me like I'm crazy. If we could trade him for a guy like Jalen Brown, for a guy like Tatum, I think you do that in a heartbeat.
Should we got? Bro, I think we should have got rid of LeBron 3 years ago.
I agree.
And
LeBron,
I love, dude.
I love LeBron.
Me too,
He got
bro.
us a championship. You guys can call it a bubble ring or whatever. We were all in the same position. All the teams had the same
And I'm
same
not
thing.
blaming him either for this whole fucking. He can't do it all by himself.
That's what-
Like we said, you gotta have a squad. You gotta have
Yeah.
some depth. You gotta have the attributes to win the game. But dude, we could have just got we could have got him for some pieces that would have helped us out, in my opinion.
We had the perfect core in 2020 when we won the championship, and then we pretty much ran back the same team the next year.
Yes, we did.
I think we ran it back pretty much the same roster, and
Yes,
we
we
were
did.
number one seed, and then LeBron got that injury, kind of going into the playoffs, and then that kind of just obviously shrinked our chances, and we were kind of shot. But we had, you had LeBron who can pass and he could score, and then you had AD who could score and he could defend, and then you had two other bigs that could protect AD, so he could play the four because he always wanted to play the four. So you had Dwight and JaVale McGee. So you have 3 7-footers down there, and then we had guards that could defend like Avery Bradley and Alex Caruso, and then you have a young guy like Kyle Kuzma, which I'm not a big Kyle Kuzma fan. Don't get me wrong, but at least he was young and he could hit you threes. You had players like Rajon Rondo, a veteran point guard, so he could kind of take a little bit off of LeBron's plate, so he didn't have to do all the ball handling all the time. So yeah, you look at the team. They're old. We don't have enough shooting.
That's been our problem for years,
Yeah,
bro. We're fucking
don't have
old.
enough. Don't have enough shooting. Don't have enough defense. And then you look at our drafts over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
2 years ago we drafted Jalen Hood Shinafo, or however you pronounce his name. I'm sorry, I probably butchered his name. I don't even know where he's at now in the NBA. He was our first round pick.
Yeah, bro.
This year we had a first round pick. Oh, Dalton Connect. We drafted him. He got buried at the end of the bench. So if you miss out on the draft, yeah, and it just kills. And then in the off season, we got players like Jake LaRavia, and he just absolutely just blew chunks.
Yeah, bro.
He was just terrible. And then we got Marcus Smart. God bless his soul. He just passed his prime.
Yeah, dude. If it was 4 years ago,
he-
I said that, man. When we got him, like, this is 4 years ago. I'm ecstatic.
He did give us some good games, and then we got the trade deadline. We go out and we get Luke Kennard, who was a fantastic shooter, but he's too one dimensional. He was if he's just catch and shoot, and that's it. He couldn't put the ball on the floor. He definitely couldn't play defense. So yeah, we have three players between LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves that. LeBron, it's not that he can't defend. It's just he's 41 going on 42 years old. He could only do it in spurts.
Yes, definitely.
Luka's definitely never been a defender, and Austin Reeves is definitely not a defender. So
Luka makes me sick watching him play defense.
Yeah. So what would happen is we're playing OKC, and obviously we got swept, but we kept every game close. But every time we would cut it within 2 or 4 points, or we would get a 4 or 5 point lead, boom, OKC just goes on this 12-0, 14-0 run, boom, and then we're just screwed. We can never come back from that.
I did not want to watch it, bro.
Yeah, I done.
I fell off, man. I'm not gonna lie. I would keep up my Mortal Kombat and my Denver Broncos. I fell off my Yankee bandwagon and I fell off my damn Laker bandwagon, bro.
Hey, at least you're not too proud to admit it. At
Yeah,
least
bro.
you keep it real.
I keep
You
it
keep it
100,
100.
bro.
Keep it 1,000.
Nothing makes me want to watch, bro. Again, being stuck in high school and college basketball, that's all I watch, bro. I watch it live. It's like, dude, it's to the point where I dream and I hear a fucking basketball bounce.
It's almost like you do that and you love it because you're doing it for doing it for a living. But when you get out from the coaching life and watching film and doing all that, you're in a sense where you're kind of burnt out, where you don't really want to watch.
Yeah,
the
bro.
NBA.
I've taken what's this May? I've been taking a break since February because I know once June comes back, we back
because summer league starts up and
yeah,
stuff, right?
And we have like team camps for BC and stuff like that. Like it's gonna be another grind, which I love. I embrace it, but it's you gotta shut it off, and and still on campus with the Hill. You know, shout out to the Foothill girls basketball team. Yesterday they won a very big award.
Shout out
It's
Foothill.
the Harvey Hall Spirit of Bakersfield Award. It's the second to last award. All the finalists were in this pool, and we got picked, bro, because of our comeback win over Chowchilla. We were down by 9. And this is the game to get into the dance, to the championship. We were down by 9 at halftime, bro. The crowd was hot in Chowchilla. It rattled us, my guy. We were not ready. And we came back from like 9 in the fourth.
That's awesome.
Fuck it, came back, but dude, it got to the point where I had to turn the camera off, and I had to sit behind my head coach and be like, "You just make your move, my guy. You trust yourself. We'll figure it out." And we all fucking said we're gonna figure it out. And we hit buckets. We got stops. Our freshman hit a big layup, bro. Give us the go ahead lead, and our star player hit a good shot and got to the line and made her layups. And bro, big time back, like the biggest win in program history, bro. And
That's dope.
we went to Valley and won that.
Oh,
and,
hell yeah.
And that was a good game. It wasn't an easy game either, but it wasn't a Chowchilla comeback of the year type of game. And so to see them get recognized is great. But man, been on the break, bro. And so I haven't watched a lot of Laker ball. I just knew that if we didn't win, and I'm a box score guy too, so I'm looking at the box score. If we didn't win early, we weren't gonna win the series, bro. We couldn't go down 2-0. Not with that depth they have, and man, just the players they have, bro.
Yeah, you got Chet, you got Shea, and I don't want to be the guy that blames officiating because I think that's whack, but it was bad.
God, I heard everything was a foul, huh?
It was bad. When you play OKC, it's like you're playing against two teams. You're playing against the refs and you're playing against OKC, and OKC is already good enough as it is.
Definitely.
So I'm not saying that if the refs were a little better, we would have won those games because I don't want to be that guy. I hate fans like that, but it was just tough. OKC's just. They're just too good. I don't see anybody beating them. I mean, if the Spurs get past Minnesota, which I do think they're going to end up getting past, I think Game 6 is tonight. That's going to be a good series between OKC and San Antonio. I think the winner of that series is going to end up playing probably the Knicks.
Man, the Knicks are.
Knicks are looking good, man. Knicks are looking good. They're going to play the winner of. They're waiting to see who wins between the Pistons and the Cavaliers.
They just swept the Philly, right?
Philly.
Did they sweep them? Or 5
Did they sweep them? They either swept them or it was in 5.
Oh,
I think it. You know what? I think it was a sweep.
I'm glad the Knicks beat the Phillies.
You know what? I'm not mad at the Knicks.
No, I'm happy for them, bro.
As a Laker fan, it's fuck the Clippers,
yes.
Fuck the Celtics,
yes.
Fuck the Warriors,
yes.
And
fuck the Kings too.
Fuck the Kings too, even though they're trash. They're trash, but fuck them. Just like Shaq said, Sacramento Queens.
Yeah, man, fuck them. Bro.
But other than that, I look across the landscape. After lately, fuck OKC. Fuck them too. They're in my top 5
But
list.
Man, bro, they got dogs on that squad.
They do got dogs, man.
I can't be mad at a winner, bro. You gotta win the way you gotta win too. You know what I'm saying?
They've drafted well.
Yeah, see, they're the model of. I hate to say what we should have been doing. We gave away every fucking pick in the world since the Kobe days.
Yeah.
We've always been here. Take the first round. We want to win now, not win in 5 years. We've always had that tunnel vision, bro. It's been a downfall.
It's always win now as you're in the Lakers organization, which I can respect and I admire because they got 17 championships.
So you think we get rid of Luka? You think they'll do that?
I don't think they're going to get rid of Luka. I just think that it's not a bad idea. I do think
it's not bad to consider and just kind of see what they got.
I want to see what we could get for players like Austin Reeves, and I wouldn't necessarily see LeBron leave at this point. I just think if LeBron is going to take a pay cut, which he won't. If he's down to take 15, 20 million a year, cool. But he's going to take 50 million. And you know what happens when he does that? We don't have enough money to surround the team. And when you got a player like Luka, you have to put players around him that can defend the rim and they can help defend on the perimeter.
He's the worst defender I've ever seen.
Yeah,
bro.
he
as a professional athlete, take some goddamn pride.
Yeah,
but he's not the only one who doesn't take pride, bro. It's hard to get.
I mean, look at Jokic. He was a 3-time MVP, and he doesn't play a lick of defense. Yeah, and people never get on his case about it. But I mean, he's
I don't know that perimeter. When you're defending that perimeter, bro, you better stop them. You letting these guys just drive to the basket at will. Pathetic, bro. If he's not, if Luca wasn't Luca, he pull his ass out.
No.
But the man could score a will too. I love a bucket. I love a
Yeah,
bucket,
no,
my guy.
he's entertaining. I
love a
love
bucket.
watching Luca.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be on this podcast talking about Lakers. You need to trade Luca.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking the Lakers need to weigh all their options. We cannot run the same formula back next season. If the Lakers want to be a serious team next year, they need to look at what they could get for maybe a sign and trade for Austin Reeves. Let LeBron maybe test the market. Apparently, there's sour grapes right now with LeBron and the
heard
Lakers
that too.
organization.
I heard
Apparently,
that too.
LeBron threw a fit when he became the all-time winning player in regular season history, past Kareem, and
They gave my guy the
they
ball.
gave the game ball to JJ Redick. And apparently, I guess he walked out with ice still on his knees, still in his gym shorts. He didn't even change into his pregame, outfit. And I mean that's
That's a big deal, though.
It's a big deal.
If you are the winningest player,
I get it. But it's just like you're a grown ass man.
yeah,
Like
bro. But he is.
I think he feels in his head that he doesn't think the Lakers fully ever really
Appreciated
got
him?
it behind him or really appreciated him.
Look at your account, my guy. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
The Lakers have always paid him well.
Yeah, we pay you very well, bro.
You know what I mean?
But he's that diva, bro. He's one, and people hate to say it or admit it. He's part of that diva generation, bro. He started that crybaby shit.
Yep.
But people don't like him. And
Yep.
he ain't the only one that cries. I get it. But he's always been a crybaby in my mind, bro. Like, he is the
Absolutely.
reason why these kids cry on the fucking court. The same reason why the kids love shooting that three because of Steph. The kids feel like they get away with that crybaby shit because of LeBron. And no one wants to say it, but I will because I see it every fucking day. That's just what he brings, bro. People think that shit's cool. I hate that crybaby shit, bro. Every time it's a foul, he'll cry about it. He doesn't get a call, cries about it.
Dude, it's like you're way too big and strong and fast to be
I respect
acting like make WWE flops.
But
when
that
you're-
man
when you're
is
getting
an
hit.
all-time leading scorer. His longevity has been his longevity. He is clutch more than people think. He is a dog more than people think. He gets all my respect in the world.
Oh,
bro.
absolutely.
But he does. Hey, Michael wasn't perfect either, bro. You know what I mean?
Kobe wasn't perfect either.
Dude,
and I'm-
people.
shout out Kobe.
I like the jersey.
We rocking the high school.
People
Little
forget,
Varian.
and I'm not shitting on my guy. I got Kobe there. I love Kobe. Kobe's the man. But people tend to forget. They really romanced those last 4 years. It was not. You got a shoulder.
It
You
was
had the
ugly.
Achilles.
It
you
was
had the-
ugly, man.
Yeah, bro.
Those last few years with Kobe was ugly because Kobe was also, I'm not taking a pay cut.
Yeah,
Kobe was
100%.
like, his in mind, he wanted to be the highest paid player every year in the league.
Yes.
How could I hate him for that? Kobe's
Yes.
my favorite player of all time. He's my favorite athlete of all time. But, if winning was as important to him as what I thought it was, you figured maybe he would have. But he didn't, and it is what it is. I can't hate him for it. I don't fault him for it. I understand why he wanted to get paid
Because you
because
see
I'm
what
all
the-
for people getting paid.
And you see what the teams were making. I don't blame them for saying shit. You better give my cut. You know how much how many people come to your games because of me?
I built this damn arena, brick by brick.
Yes, like I was never mad at him. It sucked losing, but that 4 years is been very forgotten. It was really rough, bro. He didn't play. I only think he played more than fucking 70 games the last 4 years.
And those years with the Lakers, what's crazy is we were actually hitting on our draft picks. We were
bro.
getting Brandon Ingram. He's an all-star now. You got Julius Randle. You had players like Josh Hart. Lonzo Ball, obviously, injuries kind of derailed his career, but they were hitting on the draft picks, they were hitting on the youth, but the Lakers are so determined to win now.
Doug.
Fuck the future.
When he tore his Achilles, that first round we had San Antonio, and they were a decent team. I think they were probably the best team in the league at that time. I swear, I think if Kobe would have stood.
Oh yeah, because that was when it was Powell and Dwight and
bro.
Kobe and Nash.
We were gonna make
and
a
Steve
run, bro.
Blake.
Yeah, bro.
We started peaking towards the end of the season.
because we were like damn near 500 at that point. And
I remember
swear,
that game he tore his Achilles. He was cooking the Warriors,
bro.
cooking them.
And this is like I always firmly believe, bro, because we got our ass kicked by San Antonio.
Oh yeah,
that
they
series.
swept us.
This is still This is the best of 5 still days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in the first round.
God, man, I always felt like if we would have had Kobe, we would have made a run, bro. Because we were just hitting, bro, and he was locked in. That shit sucked. Who would have thought?
I will feel like we'll be doing ourselves a disservice, as big as wrestling fans as we are, if we don't talk a little bit of wrestling on the pod.
No, 100%.
So I don't know if you've seen But WWE's coming back to Bakersfield
July
in
20,
July,
yeah,
and it's a house show,
course.
which WWE has cut down on the house shows recently. So they said they're doing a summer tour, and Bakersfield happens to be one of those.
Yes, sir.
And definitely going to be there.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
think neither of you ever miss a wrestling event,
Never,
so
never.
you'll definitely going to see
We
us
might
there.
have to roll together.
I'm down.
We might have to,
I'm
my
down.
guy.
Yeah, because I think we went to AEW together, but when it comes to
Yes.
WWE, I think we always went like separate people.
Yeah, 'cause
like,
you usually go with donuts. You go with
I'll
Rob.
Yeah, so
yeah.
hopefully, I don't know if he's going to be in town. So yeah,
Dude,
I'm down to roll. I'm down to roll with you, man.
My guy Rob actually hit me like a couple weeks ago. I didn't even know he was gone. He's like, bro, I need to talk to you. We got to get on. I'm like, where you at? He's like, I'm in San Diego. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, he moved to San Diego,
Yeah, I
and I
miss
think
you, bro.
October last
Yeah,
year.
I
I
was
helped.
like,
I helped
oh
him
my
move. I helped him
God.
move out there, and it was definitely bittersweet. But he's on a big things.
I seen
man.
that, my guy.
Rob's doing big things. He's balling,
Yeah,
man, and he deserves it, man.
He needs to
he's
be
a
out.
real one.
When he comes down here, he said he's going to jump on the pod. He goes,
Oh fuck yeah!
Miss that guy,
Definitely-
dog.
Yeah, definitely get Rob on the pod.
No, he told
man.
me, he's like, bro, I want to get on the pod. With you.
Hell
Shit.
yeah, hell
Anytime,
yeah,
bro.
come
You alone.
through, come through. Yeah.
So yeah, let's go back to. Sorry, shout out to my guy.
So we got wrestling. Well, what is your viewing nowadays? Are you watching Raw? Are you watching SmackDown?
I'm keeping up through Jim Cornette every week.
Okay.
I kind of know. I know what's going on. I watch the big fights.
Did you watch Backlash?
I heard about it.
Okay, but
I
didn't
watched
watch
a little
it.
bit. No, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I watched it. I'm kind of with you. I think I watch a lot more Raw than what I do SmackDown. I don't think I peep into SmackDown at all.
Bro, but man, and I so this is why me and Cueto stopped doing the job podcast. We seen this shit happen a year ago. The way that this shit is formatted, it is so predictable,
Yeah.
and it got really boring to watch, and it got frustrating to watch because I knew exactly what was gonna happen storyline wise and the way they format it. And as a wrestling fan, I'm tired of that shit, bro. I just got it's corporate world too, bro. Once they started putting these Slim Jim logos on the tables and
There's way too many ads.
yeah, bro.
Way
Like, and
too
I
many
get
ads.
it. And it's just the WWE that we love, bro, is no longer here.
Oh, it's
That-
not even.
It's gone, bro.
Those are
And,
long gone, bro.
and I was spot on because me and Quetta watched a lot of wrestling together, like the big ones. We didn't watch Backlash, but WrestleMania I was at his pad. It feels soulless, and then you hear it the next day. This shit feels so soulless, dude. We were saying that just as diehard fans, like this doesn't make me feel shit anymore. I felt more on the fucking Hulk Hogan documentary on Netflix. Like
you know what?
that hit my soul.
I watched the documentary. The documentary was good. Did you like it?
Yeah, I'm sure they missed a lot of shit.
Oh, for sure.
But dog, that brought me back to I didn't forget
My
Hogan
love of
died,
wrestling.
But the guy, Terry Bollea, piece of shit racist. I know that. 1,000% know that. But you know what?
But the character, the Hulk Hogan character, iconic.
bro. And I know it's like this whole, we worship people and shit. I get that, especially as kids. We don't. Nigga, I got a fucking Shao Kahn helmet here. You know what I'm saying? Like we worship these characters that are not probably good people, but man, what they meant to your childhood, especially when you came up rough. It's like that was your escape from life. This was everything, bro. And dude, I got emotional at the end of it when he walked away. Like, fuck, that was my childhood. Like I loved wrestling because of Hulk Hogan. NWO was my shit.
Oh yeah.
I love it, bro. You know, I just noticed right now. I forgot I had that Kung Lao sign. Look right there. That's from back in the day too.
That's dope.
We got a bunch of Mortal Kombat shit
Yeah,
here.
you gotta hang some of this stuff up on the
Dude,
walls,
I know, bro. I've been meaning to, bro. Then I won this painting. I feel like Michael Jackson, that one documentary. I won this painting here. It's a time clock. So time is the only thing that we have. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's all we have left. So I got the Kobe right there. I don't know exactly what this is. I think it's just a chart thing I wrote down. I need to put, my wife wants to put I got the plaque of the Valley from like 3 years ago. I don't even put that shit up, bro. I don't even care about none of that.
That's still cool, though.
It is cool, but
You should still be proud.
I'm very proud, but I just don't. I'm not the guy to be like, yo, got my rings, and I just keep grinding, bro. Keep grinding. It's like,
Keep grinding like the podcast.
yeah, dog. Just keep grinding. I don't know, bro. Jacob Fatu is, I love him, but we're at a stalemate right now.
Yeah,
AEW was on some shit for a while.
I almost wish they would have just shocked the world and had Jacob Fatu beat Roman Reigns. Like Jacob Fatu stuns the WWE universe of the professional wrestling business, and he becomes the champion. Because I like Roman, don't get me wrong, but I like his character. He deserves everything that he's gotten. He's a cool character. I fuck with Joe. I
And the
fuck
man,
with Roman,
dog,
but
the
it's
man's in
like
shape too, bro.
it's just it's just kind of like you said. It's kind of stale. It's kind of predictable. Like the whole bloodline thing. It's just
And how do we get
I
out
don't
of
know.
it, bro?
How do we get away from that?
Yeah, how do we get out of this?
They tried to break them up.
We're in a bad hole, bro.
They split them up, and now they're back together again. It's like, damn, you guys are running this back again.
And then
It's just like-
we fucked up the CM Punk role. The Drew McIntyre. Everything that was kind of like, oh, I want to see that.
that feud was probably one of the last good feuds that I remember like actually really tapping into like
bro.
wrestling with. That feud with Drew McIntyre and CM Punk was awesome.
Because it was real, bro.
It was real heat.
Yes.
And the payoff with the Hell in a Cell, with how bloody it was, I felt like the right person went over. It was a split, so there was 3 matches, one, the other one, the other, and the other one, CM Punk went over in the third. That was just in their promos, the wrestling, the in ring, the storytelling, everything was just perfect, and it felt real. And as a wrestling fan, that's what we want.
And bro, it's you know what though, it's our fault.
Yeah.
We're cool with fucking Travis Scott coming in and didn't do shit with it. We're cool with The Rock coming in whenever he wants, didn't do shit with it. And we're just John Cena's last ride, great, loved it.
Yeah.
But it took away from a lot. Took away a lot of storytelling from the other guys. He was the main character for we're riding. It's he's LeBron of WWE. We're riding him for so long, and then when he's gone, what else? What do we build up to replace that storyline?
Yeah.
Nothing, bro. Who else was really hot for a minute there? I just had his name in my head. Damn it. But
You were talking about AEW. I didn't let you
Yeah,
kind of
AEW.
capitalize on it. You said they were on that bullshit. Where were you trying to go?
I
go
loved
with that?
AEW too. I felt like they were what MJF they were doing well.
They let Darby Allin beat him. Come on, man.
I love
That's some.
Darby
That's
too,
I love
bro.
Darby too, but come on,
He
man.
is definitely like a Terry Funk type of character where you don't expect him to win, but that motherfucker's gonna fight to the death,
But see the unpredictability. It's kind of
Yes.
like I could kind of respect that
Yes.
because nobody saw that coming,
And that's what we
he ended up
need.
winning, and like that's what we need more of in WWE, which I don't think they do enough of.
No, bro. You know what? I just had then. Damn, I wasn't gonna say that storyline with Travis Scott and The Rock, and we're depending on these people, bro. Oh yeah, with the Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, you have fucking Jelly Roll, and you have my guy
Pat McAfee. Oh my god, dude,
I get why. WWE WrestleMania 1, 2, we just see on the Hogan. That was Sidney Lauper. That was all Mr. T. Celebrity. So we're kind of hypocrites. Honestly, we are, because WWE's always been a celebrity built thing, But
I just don't think Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes needed that.
No, bro,
they could have told a much better story with just student versus the teacher. They could have told a way better, more compelling story without getting Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee involved.
And then you don't do the CM Punk and Cody fucking feud, bro.
Yeah, they need to do that already.
Just do it, bro.
I think that would be a little adrenaline boost that I think the company needs. I think that would be huge. And let CM Punk go heel.
Yes.
I like him as a baby face,
Oh,
but he's a great heel, and they're not going to let Cody go heel.
I know. I was like, or let Cody go heel, but they need to be really worried about that. They can't have the John Cena you don't go heel ever in your fucking career thing, bro. You gotta let the man cook.
Oh,
Just see what
eventually he's got to be heel.
Yeah,
I just don't know if right now is necessarily the right time. But yeah, Cody Rhodes as a heel, I think would feed families.
No, bro. I think we're back now. We'll keep grinding the podcast. Yeah, I think they gotta let that shit cook, bro. But I love wrestling. I'm always gonna watch it. I watch, what else have I been watching with the wrestling stuff? No, the Hogan documentary was very good. I felt like.
So what about TV shows? Are you streaming anything right now?
Have you seen the Darth Maul?
No, I haven't seen Darth Maul yet.
Oh, you gotta watch this, bro.
I've been
Very
on
good.
I've been on The Boys. Do you watch that on Prime?
I watched maybe the first 2 seasons. And
Okay, I've been on The Boys. Yeah, The Boys. Dude, the first 3 seasons were so peak. Season 4 and season 5 have just been not it for me. The series finale is going to air next week. It's been disappointing for me.
Yes, of course. You
Yeah,
can't
but
keep it up forever.
the first 3 seasons, like I would watch through season 3 and I wouldn't watch the rest. Season 3 I think is the best season.
You know what I just finished, bro? Ozark.
Oh, great show.
I never
watched it.
Never watched
but
season
I heard
4.
about all the hype and everything.
I never watched season 4 because I hated the first episode when they fucking all at the fiesta and the guy throws that bomb and shit, and it just wasn't the same vibe that I got from the. But that was like the only episode like that,
Uh-huh.
and the rest was okay. Like, I didn't see the ending coming though. I didn't think she was gonna fucking kill Ruth, that bitch. I was mad the mom killed her, bro. I was like, man,
me too, dude.
man, dog.
They took her out.
But that was like a
that.
big mystery, like a big mystery in my life. I told Drina, like, I'm gonna sit my ass down, watch all 4 episodes, and just get through the 4th one. Dude, I was so like, damn, what is life?
It was 4 seasons, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but I only watched the first 3, bro. But when the 4th season came out, I watched the first one. I said, "Oh, it's gonna fall off." And dude, no, so I didn't really see it. I didn't really dig into it like on the internet and see what people thought. I liked it, but no, I seen the Punisher special last night.
Okay, I watched that too.
That was cool, right?
I liked it. It did leave me wanting more in the sense that I knew they advertised it and they promoted it as a special.
Yeah.
So I'm not like acting like I was expecting a feature length movie, but 44 minutes. I was expecting just a little more than that, and also like John Bernthal as the Punisher is peak.
God,
he's a great actor.
he's great,
he
bro.
plays Frank Castle perfectly. But one thing with me, I feel like they're still like they're still having him do the PTSD and the flashbacks.
Yeah, let's
and
have
it's like,
him grow a little
let's
bit.
have him grow a little bit,
Yes,
right?
I was thinking that last night too. Like, I know he could kill him motherfucking 1,000 different ways, but what's his prerogative now? Like, what's his goal? Like,
And I feel like they built the special out just to be like, hey, he's gonna be in Spider-Man. Here's Frank Castle. Here's the Punisher. Here's where he's at. Here's where he's been. And boom, this is where he's at. So I think they just did that.
I fell off Daredevil. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? I think I'm like halfway through the newest season, Born Again season 2. I think I'm on like episode 5. I will say the first 3 episodes were bland, but 4 and 5 it's picking up.
Okay.
It's picking up. So I like Daredevil. Daredevil, Born Again, season 1 and season 2 are never gonna hold any weight compared to the Netflix.
Dude, that one was beautiful.
Season
bro.
1 and season 3, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, dog.
Season 2 wasn't it for me with the Elektra.
Yeah.
And what was the hand, the people that they were beefing with.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't really hit for me. But season 1 and season 3 were just chef's kiss.
I
so
fucking
good.
hated the kill Foggy in the first episode. Bro.
I know.
I was like,
dude.
fuck this, man. I'm done
I
watching this
know,
bullshit.
dude.
I hated it, bro.
That hit.
I hated it, dog.
That did hurt. That did hurt.
But the Darth Maul episodes are really good, bro. Like, it's seriously.
Are they 30-minute episodes? Are they hour long?
No,
about 30?
26 to probably 44, that last one. But very good, bro. Just seeing the struggle that he has as a character who. He's such a man, like a hybrid of he's never gonna go back to the dark side, but he's not a Jedi in any sense of the terms. Like, he's a hybrid, bro. He's a very special character. He is Cactus Jack of Star Wars in a weird way. Like, he doesn't have a good guy, bad guy. He just knows that
When
everybody in his way will die.
Yeah, when that movie was it episode 1? Is that technically what the name of that Star Wars movie came out? When that came out in theaters, and you seen him come on screen, and they have that lightsaber fight with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yes.
It was just. We were like, 12, 11,
Maybe
10?
younger than that, bro.
Maybe younger than that.
Yeah.
That was just one of the most peak movie theater experiences you could ever just remember. It was just so awesome.
That was the end game before the end game moment right there, bro.
Yeah,
like, when
sure.
he
That
fucking.
was just awesome.
Yeah,
so Darth Maul's always been a fascinating character to me, so I definitely want to tap in.
And
Because
it's
I want to know more about the lore of Darth Maul.
And he's been around this whole fucking time. It's like, when are we going to put him back in?
Yeah.
Like, put him in the game. Which is such a confusing timeline right now with Star Wars, bro. I get kind of lost, too. And honestly, like, he was in Han Solo, the origin story in that. But I'm like, fuck, dude, I kind of have to remember, like, where the fuck is this all fall at, you know? Like,
Yeah.
And then supposedly, I'm not sure. I'm just reading articles or whatever. They're supposed to retcon this fucking whole Star Wars thing.
Okay.
But goddamn them. Goddamn them.
They really know how to piss those Star Wars fans
Carrie's
off.
gone, bro. Like, you had the chance, my guy.
Yeah.
The story was right there.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you want to go with my guy, Darth Sidious? You should have went with him the whole fucking way.
Yeah.
No, oh God, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm all for the retcon. And I'm not saying anything about my girl Ray. Is it Daisy? Redler's the actor's name. I love her, but
So all right. So Mandalorian and Grogu. You seeing that in the theaters? Are you gonna? Is that like a must see in the movies?
I'm gonna watch
like
it because I just have to.
You're
bro.
gonna watch it,
yeah,
right?
It's like,
As a Star Wars fan.
I'm obligated to watch it.
I feel like if there's a Star Wars movie, a Marvel movie Like it comes out and it's in theaters. Like I'm gonna go watch it.
But Grogu though, bro, how long are we gonna keep him a fucking kid, bro?
Yeah.
What's the next story for him? Who
What's
does
the
he
next
become?
step?
Like, and that's why
I
I get
think
kind of
this movie would have been perfect opportunity. Okay, we're bringing him to the big screen. Here's what's next.
yes, this is why he's gonna be the best Jedi ever type
Yeah.
of shit. I'm not saying he got to be fucking Yoda, but damn, who does he look like? You know what I mean? Like he has big shoes to fill, bro, and he's still stuck in between this world of this is like after Vader died and the Empire's in ruins. Where's he been at this whole time? You know what I mean? Like, are we gonna put Grogu in the new movie with Rey as a fucking adult?
Yeah.
Like these fools don't age fast; they age very slow. Fucking Yoda was like 3,000 years old, right? And it took him a very long time to be an old man. Man, remember that when he first fought in the Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Or Attack of the Clones?
Attack of the
Oh
Clones.
my god, dude, that was like some of the best CGI shit I ever seen
Oh,
in my life,
for sure.
dog. Like
For sure,
that
bro.
was peak shit. Like when we first seen him pick up the saber, and man, damn it, it wasn't Sidious. That was Revenge
It
of
was
the Sith.
the other old guy.
Damn it.
What's his name?
Darth. Damn it. I should know this as a Star Wars fan.
I'm not as big as a Star Wars fan as you, but I feel like I should know it too. We gotta. You're like, it's gonna kill me.
Doku.
Doku.
Doku, damn
okay, there we
it.
go. You-
That was beautiful though, Count Dooku. Dooku, stupid. Dooku. Man, people are gonna roast me for that shit. Dooku. Yeah, it is Count Dooku. That was a great fight, you know.
Can we agree that Revenge of the Sith, the lightsaber fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin, is the best still lightsaber fight to this day?
If Mortal Kombat 3 could give me a vibe of that with him and Kung Lao, I'll be fucking on. Or him and Shang Tsung, or him and fucking Liu Kang or somebody. Damn it, give me something like that, bro.
Yeah, let's see Mortal Kombat 3 be even better than the second one, and that's the problem.
Let's connect the dots, bro.
That's the problem with these movies, that the sequels are never as good. So if Mortal Kombat 2 if this is as good as what we're gonna get,
such a letdown.
I'm the letdown because I still want more.
There's so much. I feel like and I guess we're just kind of going back to the beginning of the conversation. That first one was decent. That second one could have bridged the gap. I just needed a little bit more.
Still good
urgency, like I needed more urgency,
Yep.
and we should have let Cole find Johnny Cage because he was supposed to. That's what his mission was, and we should. It was going too fast for me. The story was really
The pacing was a little
little
off.
fast. Like we're just going through shit just to go through it, And I hope part 3 kind of connects the dots a little bit, and we could get that. But no, I would love to see But I wasn't mad. I guess I'm not mad at what we got though, bro.
Yeah,
I watched
I'm not mad.
I watched it fucking 3 times for a reason because
Yeah.
it was beautiful. But no, that's all I'm watching right now, bro. What else have I been watching? I got this super box now. Like it's
I
like
think that's what Rob has.
It's pretty
where
cool.
You get everything,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, but I'm still keeping some of the subscriptions because I don't trust all that shit. Sometimes it's like, even if you have, and it was worth the money and shit, right?
I was gonna say, is it worth how much is it? It's like a one-time
200
fee, right?
bucks.
200,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
just pay that, and you're good
Everything.
for life, right?
For life.
Type thing.
You get your local channels and shit, and all the old people love that local shit. So you get your local channels, you get your TV series.
So you can still watch your news and your Survivor.
Did you watch
and
Michael?
Yes, I did.
What did you think about that?
I liked it.
As a Michael Jackson movie, right?
I think, it's it was almost like you're like at a Michael Jackson concert.
Yes,
and
bro.
for that I appreciate it because I was there for the music.
Yes.
Did it leave a little more, like, obviously the way that it ended, it looks like they're gonna do a part 2.
100%.
And so I think they're gonna elaborate more on his personal life and
Yeah.
what happens post kind of Michael life.
Isn't that such an American thing? We want to know the dirt on you. We want to know
which
what the
which
fuck.
I kind of hope they don't.
God, I don't. We know already, bro. Like we lived it. And I know it's so funny to see the kids who don't know about Mike. Like, man, you don't know this song.
And
Like,
now they're picking up on Michael Jackson. Like his music is getting streams now
Yeah,
because of the
bro.
movie. That's dope. Because
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
To me, he's the greatest artist of all time.
dude, I just look at old clips, and I was we're old enough to be around at that time, right?
Yeah,
Motherfucker,
yeah.
He only died at he died in '09. We're 18, but that time of him stopping the whole street was very vivid in my
Dude.
mind. Like he was the most popular man
At
in
the-
the world for a very long time.
At the time he passed away, I didn't remember how he died. So when the
Mm.
movie got out, I went online, I did my research. I was like, how did Michael Jackson die? It was the doctor
Propofol, dog.
malpractice.
Yeah,
The
dog.
doctor went to prison for it.
Yeah, dog.
That's
But,
fucked up.
dog, it's fucked up because, man, but,
Ah, man,
dude,
that
but
pisses me off.
you ever
Dude.
see the man's autopsy?
Yeah.
Not his, like, I don't need to see, but, like, the description of it. The motherfucker was, dog, he was hurting, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he never recovered from that burn. He never got, dude, and again, I'm just an average DJ, right? When you have a good gig, I cannot come home and just go to sleep. Imagine doing that shit from 60,000 for your whole from you're 8 years old.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. You're so wired after your gigs.
Yes,
you
bro.
can't even unwind.
You
huh?
cannot, bro. There is no, and that's how people slip too. Because I've came home with several times. Let me get a little vodka, just relax. Imagine when you can't sleep and you have to mix the vodka with the
Painkillers.
with the
And
painkillers
the
and sleeping
marijuana.
pills and everything he's on, bro. I feel so bad for him, bro. Like, and yeah, maybe he did not. Maybe he had a bunch of yes men around him. He didn't take care of him. Maybe he's in this. He was able to create his own little world, bro, because he was so damn rich. And no, bro, I feel like it was a little bit of a combination of his doctor, his people, and him. They killed him, bro, and he killed himself in a weird way too, dog. He didn't slow down at all. But how can you when you have this concert? And you know what's the trip? Check this stat out. The man died only like 2 weeks before the first show. I had no fucking idea. I thought the concert was still 6 months away. He was weeks away from his comeback tour, bro, and they got him. And I think some people did not want him to make it through that shit. Damn. That's sad, bro. Like, he was a powerful guy, man, and maybe just to hear that, maybe they did create this narrative of what he was doing. But then, damn, dog, he didn't do himself no favors either, my guy. I love my kids. I love my student athletes, but I ain't kicking with them. And there's a line, like, bro, no, what are you doing? You're a grown-ass man at the end of the day, too. I don't think he helped himself out. You know what I'm saying? Watching the documentaries with Martin Brashear, like, you're holding hands with this little boy. He has his head on your shoulder. You're telling him. Then they try to give him, I feel like they were trying to, hey, my guy, answer it differently. Like, you're a 44-year-old man who's been accused of previous allegations. You still think it's okay to sleep with these kids in your bed? Yes. Fuck. What can you do? Like, fuck, my guy, you put yourself in a hole. But, maybe they edited that to make it seem like that. Maybe the man wasn't. Maybe he has some type of mental illness where he couldn't be an adult in his mind.
Yeah.
That's a real thing too.
That's true.
You'll hear a lot of kids say, "Oh man, he looks like he was on the spectrum a little bit." Maybe he was.
Maybe he was.
Maybe he was, bro. Maybe he just didn't have that. I'm not trying to bail him out if he did do what he did.
No,
but,
for sure. We're not defending him.
But damn, dog, that sucks that he needed some fucking anesthesia to just take a little nap. And that happened in the afternoon. This motherfucker was up all night, and they delivered it at 9 a.m. Like, okay, here's the milk. That's what they called it, I guess, that propofol shit. And you feel bad, bro. Like, damn, they killed him, dog. And it's like, what? It's not funny, but it's like, damn, they killed him. And you would think, like, Michael would live forever, Like,
like he should still be here with us to this day,
And just the entertainer, bro. Talk about making it look easy. And
oh, my God.
so many iconic moments as a kid. And just watching on MTV in the 80s and, like, we seen this shit, bro.
Just from a kid, like, he had it at such a young age. Like, you just hear him sing for the first time, and you're just like, no way.
So check this out. This is kind of like the Vince McMahon thing with Stone Cold and John Cena. And The Rock, they've all became bigger than the brand, right?
Yeah.
And we'll never see any of those guys or Hulk Hogan, they became bigger than wrestling. I think the industry never wants to see another Michael Jackson because he became bigger than the music and the labels, and
That's a good point.
He became his own person.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever want that, bro, because they don't have control over you anymore. Like, okay, motherfucker, I'll sell my own shit. I got 50 million people who want to see this, and I think it's very scary how wrestling could do it, how music could do it. They will keep you in the cage no matter how big you are, bro. Same thing with Kendrick and Drake and all these other guys. They're all stuck in the cage no matter what they say, bro. And
speaking of Drake, Iceman dropping tonight. Be
you
ready
for that?
And if you switched up, stay on that side. We don't want you back.
So
fuck yeah, let's go, Drizzy Drake.
I am a fuck Drake guy.
Drop on them haters.
No disrespect to my guy Lodi. I am a fuck Drake guy, but I will listen to Iceman tonight. I listened to the last. But I'm a Kendrick guy, and I like that.
I like Kendrick too. That's my thing. If I had to pick a side, I would say that I like Drake more than Kendrick.
Do we have to pick a side though? I know
I like both.
It's so
I like
crazy.
K-Dot too. I thought the beef was good for the brand.
Yes.
It was cool to see a good hip hop beef.
Yes.
Nobody's pulling punches.
Yes.
I loved it.
We need that, bro, because these motherfuckers have egos. We all got egos, and if you want to push the line, all right, let's go. That's why I love Pusha T, bro. Pusha
Yeah.
T had some shit. That's why I love Sahai the Prince. These guys got bars. And we gotta show the bars sometimes, my guy.
Yes.
And I think Drake, dude. Um, the 3 a. There was a couple those timestamp songs like
5 a.m. in Charlotte.
There was a couple of those, bro. I remember I was playing that shit.
6
on.
p.m. in New York.
What's the one that he has? He's like it's in like an alley. It's very dark, but he has the fur on. He has all the homies around him. That shit was hard as fuck, bro. I love that Drake. You know what I'm saying? I love Fear. I love some of that soft stuff too. You know, my girl loves that. I get it. You know what I mean?
He's got a timestamp on the new album.
I haven't heard it yet.
I guess it already leaked. It's called 1 a.m. in Albany.
Yeah,
I listened to it and listen. I'm not saying that he shouldn't address Kendrick, but I just don't want the whole album to be about it.
No, this one right, 5 a.m. in Toronto.
5 a.m. in Toronto. He
killed
that
was
shit.
my But that's when Boy Wonder was that guy. I'm sure Boy Wonder is still that guy. But that's when Boy Wonder was doing like Eminem's album. Boy Wonder was doing a lot of shit with Scheme. I don't remember Scheme the rapper.
Scheme.
Yeah,
I haven't
bro.
heard that name in forever.
Yeah, bro. Like Boy Wonder was on that shit. So he did the 5 a.m. This is the exact one I was talking about. I was a fan, bro. I like this shit right here, bro.
Yeah,
like,
fuck yeah.
This is my shit. But I don't know, bro. I heard about the 1 a.m. in Albany. I just need to listen to it. Heard he dissed Dr. Dre.
LeBron.
What did he say about Dre?
Something about I don't remember what the line was about Dr. Dre. I just remember what he said about
the 2-3, right?
The 2-3. You switching teams. That's what you made your whole career out of. Yada yada yada. Some along those lines.
Let's see here. Does it say? What do you think about Joe Budden?
Joe Budden's probably gonna get shot at on the album. Dude, I like Joe Budden. I think Joe Budden could rap. I don't think he gets enough credit for being a decent MC. He's not mainstream by any means. I think he's very entertaining to listen to. Like I can't sit and like I don't know if I had the attention span to sit and watch like a whole podcast with him. But when I watch clips that come across, my timeline on Twitter, Instagram, I'll listen. He's funny. He's funny to listen to. I don't hate Joe Budden by any means.
It says if Drake took out the AK, maybe he'd be in jail based off the name that it spells. Google just about Drake if he took out the AK. I don't see it as a diss. Yeah. I love the Joe Budden podcast. Honestly, dude, I cannot stand that new chick they have on.
I don't like her
Bona,
either.
that bitch be talking over people and like you could tell she just wants to get into the conversation. I could not relate to her. Bring back Melissa Ford.
Yeah, why did they get rid of her? She fit perfect for that crew.
I love Melissa Ford. I only listen.
But they don't know Melissa Ford used to drive a Honda Accord.
100%. See, I can only take the Budden podcast in spurts too. I'll listen to 2-3 straight that kind of go off of it. I never missed the Jim Cornette one, bro.
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
He's so entertaining.
Dog, he has me died.
He's so funny. Do you still talk to Eric Bischoff?
Dog,
you ever shoot him a text or anything?
When Hogan died, but I never got one back. That was so cool.
When he FaceTimed us on your bachelor party,
that was fucked up.
That was so cool.
No, that was so cool, bro. When we talked like 2 weeks ago, he was like, "Yo, shoot me a FaceTime." I was telling my dad's gonna go and like all this stuff. We're big, and I'm sure I knew he knows I'm a mark, but I tried to show the markness.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey man, just FaceTime. If your boys like wrestling." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, it'll be cool." And I saw him an invitation too. That didn't happen. Thanks for coming to the wedding, though, my guy.
Of course, bro.
God,
I wouldn't miss that for the world.
That was
bro.
so much fun, bro.
I always try to show up for my homies, man.
Dude,
any of my homies getting married, I'm gonna show up.
My homie Manuel, who was the owner of that spot, died, bro. Did you know that?
No.
Fucking yeah, bro.
Oh, man.
We'll just say self-inflicted shit. That's all we can say, I guess.
Okay.
Respect for the family.
Okay.
But it's public information. I guess we could talk about it. Yeah, bro. He fucking died, bro, and he died. Man. So I got married in February. I think in July, bro. August. Yeah, man. And that was my boy, bro. Like it was my homie, my guy. That shit shook me up, dog. Like since I've been with Drina, I told her we're gonna get married to Elements, and
so you knew him well.
Yeah,
you guys were friends.
No, when I took the risk to get out of current family, I didn't. Well, they fired me, but I didn't want to have a plan B, so I told him, like, hey, my guy, can you help me with some gigs? He's like, shit, bro, come over here and just, I did gigs for a couple of my people at Elements, bro, and he'll shoot me 300-400. I told this story on the pod before, but he looked out for me when I had no money, bro. Like, I had $700 in my name and shit. I'm trying to make the rent. And I would go DJ at Elements, bro, because Manuel knows my family. He did my aunt's wedding back in like '95. So, and he was cool with my dad, he's cool with my mom, and he knew them from back in the day when they were still together type of shit. And my aunt, his wife was one of my aunt's good friends and shit. So it's a Bakersfield thing, right? So Manuel and I, bro, he taught me so much about business. And I always watched the business, bro, and just the grind. Like, that motherfucker was a grinder. Like, I wanted him on the podcast. And, bro, yeah, he passed away. And I got this picture, man, that my boy Irv took. A dope-ass picture of me him at the wedding, bro. I'm just talking to him and shit,
Man,
And,
R.I.p., dude. That's
yeah,
sad,
man.
dude.
It was, dude, and every time, dude, I swear, I would go pick up. I always needed a wire, right? Like, sometimes I didn't have a backup of what I needed. He'll come by Elements. Motherfucker always had a lemon drop ready for me, bro. I got you a lemon drop, dog. Don't worry about it.
Real one.
Dude,
man.
he got me to go, DJ Quick. When I met DJ Quick at the Elements, he's the one that said, hey, come up here and just kick it. And I walked in, and DJ Quick, I'm by myself in a room like this, and this motherfucker Quick came in. He's like, oh, you one of those important motherfuckers, huh? I was like, oh, I just know the owner, bro. We just chopped. He let me chop it quick. He let me come in for free all the time to shows at the Elements, bro. And always showed me love, dog. Took care of us for the wedding. Didn't really, he charges his business, but he took care of us, bro. And fuck, dude, if I would have known that was the last time I talked to him, like, I would have fucking. And I know he was going through some shit too, bro. But you know how it is with the homies. He's like, you good? Yeah, you good? All right, cool. Like, we had talk. Me and him had lots of talks for his shit.
Usually, even if you're close friends, you keep things surface level.
Definitely, bro. I still do that with my homies too.
Which May is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, so check on your homies.
And I feel like
I feel like we do. Like we could go months without talking, but we
Yeah.
always pick up right where we left off. I think we both know that we're still here for each other.
Yeah,
if we really
bro.
needed to talk to somebody,
100%.
and I know you have a lot of those people. I know that I have a lot of those people,
Yeah,
and
and we're lucky.
and I'm grateful.
Yeah,
I'm lucky because not
we're
everybody has that. I'm blessed to have a lot of friends. I know you're blessed, extremely blessed. We're blessed to have friends and family, good circle.
And that's what people know that we do, but I think people have a misconception that I have a lot of friends, but like, no, bro, I got a really smart circle of friends. My God, like, I know a lot of people, but to let them in the house and kick it and come to my wedding, like, no, bro, it was really a small group of my friends that I've been blessed with, bro, because I'm like, I kick with a lot of older motherfuckers too,
Yeah.
like Big Lube, just he passed away a few years ago. Like,
yeah.
it's been crazy, bro. But you just kind of honestly, and it's not a blessing that but it is in a weird way that it's like appreciation for life. Like, no, this shit's gonna end for you one day. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of scary. I'm like, fuck, dude. That's why I gotta go run. I'm like, dude, I'm 35 now. I'm not.
Same, dude.
I'm not spring chicken like I used to be.
The last couple months, I've finally been trying to be. I've been a little more consistent with the gym.
Yeah,
going 3, 4, 5 days a week, and dude, not only is it good for your physical, dude, it's more for your mental, dude.
Yes, bro.
Those mental wins, because you are dreading to go. You don't want to go, and then once you
Yes.
go there, and once you leave, you feel so much better.
Dog, and you know what I recommend too? I'm not some fucking workout enthusiast, but the cold shower after a hard
The
workout.
cold shower. I've heard.
It sucks.
I want to try it just
sucks.
to toughen myself
But
up a
dog,
little
but just
bit.
breathe.
Okay.
That's the only thing. And it's like, dude, I ran this morning. And I swear to God, Lodi, I went down the street right here. I told myself, go back. 'Cause my legs were a little sore. I've been going for like 4 days straight. I usually take a couple days off of shit, right?
Okay.
And like 2 times, I stopped. So I want to go back. I said, no, fuck that. Keep going. Bro, once you get to the end, it's the best feeling that you just, dude, honestly, just hop in the cold ass shower and just, man, pause, take it. And for like 35 seconds, 45 seconds, and then you just adjust to it. And it's like, fucking, you're cold, but it's like, damn, this is great shit. It's like a natural, and I'm a recovering guy, It's a natural dopamine high. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck, I love this shit.
For sure.
Fucking love it, bro. But
For sure.
but no, my guy, I think we need more pods like this.
I agree, dude.
The sound got better as it went. God damn, I don't know.
That's good. That's good to hear. I'm looking forward to hearing
I
this.
don't know what happened we have to re-record this, but my guy Lodi, I appreciate you being on episode 194, bro. I hope we can do
194.
this.
Blessing. I'm always phone call, text away, bro.
Whenever
If
you
you
wanna
ever
come
feel
back
like
on,
you
bro.
gotta we got some stuff to talk about, whether it's a movie or wrestling or sports,
Or just life,
fucking
bro.
Broncos or life, whatever it is, bro. I'm down, dude. Because getting on the podcast, I love this shit.
No, me too,
Me,
bro.
me and my homie Nick. I know before we go, me and my homie Nick, we always try to be like, "Damn, we're gonna start our own podcast," and I think we just end up getting too lit, and we just be too drunk, and we just because every time we hang out, we're usually drinking, and then I don't think we end up getting the good quality that I think we need to make. But we be talking about some good stuff too. We do top fives. We do blind rankings. Stuff like that. So it's fun. So
You gotta
yeah,
do it, bro. You just gotta say fucking and do it.
Yeah,
Because we
just
used to
like
get
you did it.
Oh, we used to get lit in those early. If you listen to these earlier podcast people, we were getting lit. My brother would come in without we didn't have the video at the time, but Virus would come in, bring us the drone, rolled up, and we'd just be in here for like hours talking and shit.
Yeah.
And by the time I sounded a lot different from the beginning to the end, I'll be like, okay,
sure.
this is the podcast. We gotta go now. And,
We outta here.
dude, that was so much fun, bro. I miss those days, but Dad, I guess we do can't. I can't do that shit
You
forever.
can't do that forever.
You can't do it forever, my
Yeah,
guy.
you got to grow out of it eventually.
So
But
this is
yeah,
your fourth appearance?
This is the fourth appearance.
Hell yeah, my
Fourth
guy.
appearance. So we'll see when the fifth happens.
Yeah,
but
man. You and Magoo are neck and neck.
we're neck and neck.
Shout out to Magoo.
Shout out Magoo, man. I hope you're doing well, bro. Bless up, Magoo. Hope everything's good. How did it feel taking that ass whooping in the fantasy football championship? By the way,
Hell yeah,
You
second place.
You like that? You like that second place?
Only time you look back is when you go see second place, my guy. I like
Yeah,
it.
Hell yeah.
194, Keep Grinding Podcast. Follow us on Instagram. Ernie C, the Gap Tooth Genius. My guy Lodi. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Thanks for having me, bro. Appreciate it.
and
All
we
love.
out.
We out.